How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to regrow romaine lettuce, basically from store-bought lettuce. Here you go. I have a pack of romaine hearts here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we have our romaine heart here. The first thing I like to do is just to take off the outer leaves and set those aside. And then the next step is to cut about 2 inches from the bottom of the heart. That will ensure that the center, which is the heart of the romaine lettuce, remains intact, and that is necessary to grow. So measure roughly about 2 inches from there and go ahead and chop that off. Set that aside. So you can see the romaine heart in the middle there. And the next thing I like to do is, pro tip, is to shave off a thin layer from the bottom. It's been who knows how long since this was last cut off, so the bottom layer is a bit hard. So to help with the uptake of water, I'm going to go ahead and shave off a thin layer here. Fairly thin. Put that in a small bowl of water, about ½ inch of water. Pro tip, if you want to use something to help promote growth of root a little faster, you can use something like a mason jar. Here I have a wide mouth mason jar. Love mason jars, they're super practical. And then here is a mesh pot, basically, that sits right on top of this mason jar. So this is a wide mouth mason jar, 3 inches wide from the top. You could find these on Amazon, pretty inexpensive. And you can just set that right on there. Put your romaine lettuce right on top. And then we're gonna fill up the mason jar up until it's about ½ inch or so of water that the romaine is sitting in. And by being elevated like this, it really helps in promoting the growth of roots, which ultimately will help once we transplant that into soil. Another tip is to make sure you leave these on the windowsill indoor, since it's not going to be able to handle growing outside quite yet. And in about a few days, you'll start noticing some root growth. And make sure that while you're growing them indoors, to replace the water every 2 to 3 days. And there you have it. In a few days, you'll start noticing some growth from the very top here. Pretty cool project to do with your kids. And then once the leaves are about 3 to 4 inches tall, you could start breaking them off, adding them to your sandwiches or wraps. Just something to note that over time, depending on how hot it is, the romaine lettuce will bolt, which means that it will grow a stem from the center and then eventually seed, and that indicates the end of life of the romaine lettuce. So when that happens, not much you can do about it. You could try to cut off the stem and see if the romaine lettuce will grow a second time. But usually if you just pick off the leaves after they're about 3, 4, 5 inches tall perhaps, before it starts bolting, to break those off, eat them, and then watch it regrow again. All right, guys, well, there you have it. That's how you regrow lettuce from store-bought scraps. Next time, don't throw them away and try this out. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty new at this, so I would love to get your feedback. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video.